Imagination is more important than knowledge. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. I have no special talent. I am only passionately curious. Try not to become a man of success, but rather try to become a man of value. The important thing is not to stop questioning. Weakness of attitude becomes weakness of character. Strive not to be a success, but rather to be of value. In the middle of difficulty lies opportunity. A person who never made a mistake never tried anything new. The true sign of intelligence is not knowledge, but imagination. Peace cannot be kept by force. It can only be achieved by understanding. Logic will get you from A to B. Imagination will take you everywhere. Anyone who has never made a mistake has never tried anything new. Education is what remains after one has forgotten what one has learned in school. Only a life lived for others is a life worthwhile. The difference between stupidity and genius is that genius has its limits. Reality is merely an illusion, albeit a very persistent one. Science without religion is lame. Religion without science is blind. Gravitation is not responsible for people falling in love. The only source of knowledge is experience. It's not that I'm so smart, it's just that I stay with problems longer. A question that sometimes drives me hazy. Am I or are the others crazy? If you can't explain it simply, you don't understand it well enough. Great spirits have always encountered violent opposition from mediocre minds. Look deep into nature, and then you will understand everything better. The value of a man should be seen in what he gives and not in what he is, able to receive. You never fail until you stop trying. Once you stop learning, you start dying. Insanity, doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. The measure of intelligence is the ability to change. Not everything that can be counted counts, and not everything that counts can be counted. Two things are infinite, the universe and human stupidity. And I'm not sure about the universe. Only those who attempt the absurd can achieve the impossible. The world is a dangerous place, not because of those who do evil, but because of those who look on and do nothing. There are only two ways to live your life. One is as though nothing is a miracle. The other is as though everything is a miracle. If you want to live a happy life, tie it to a goal, not to people or things. Imagination is everything. It is the preview of life's coming attractions. No problem can be solved from the same level of consciousness that created it. Information is not knowledge. A calm and modest life brings more happiness than the pursuit of success, combined with constant restlessness. I speak to everyone in the same way, whether he is the garbage man or the president of the university. It has become appallingly obvious that our technology has exceeded our humanity. You can't blame gravity for falling in love. Small is the number of people who see with their eyes and think with their minds. Imagination is the highest form of research. Common sense is the collection of prejudices acquired by age 18. Once we accept our limits, we go beyond them. The most beautiful thing we can experience is the mysterious. All religions, arts, and sciences are branches of the same tree. We cannot solve our problems with the same thinking we used when we created them. Whoever is careless with the truth in small matters cannot be trusted with important matters. I live in that solitude which is painful in youth, but delicious in the years of maturity. The only thing more dangerous than ignorance is arrogance. A happy man is too satisfied with the present to dwell too much on the future. Black holes are where God divided by zero. There comes a time when the mind takes a higher plane of knowledge but can never prove how it got there. Everything should be made as simple as possible, but not simpler. The most incomprehensible thing about the world is that it is comprehensible. Knowledge is limited. Imagination encircles the world. Never do anything against conscience, even if the state demands it. Coincidence is God's way of remaining anonymous. The pursuit of truth and beauty is a sphere of activity in which we are permitted to remain children all our lives. Time is an illusion. Any fool can know. The point is to understand. If you want your children to be intelligent, read them fairy tales. A ship is always safe at shore, but that is not what it's built for. A table, a chair, a bowl of fruit, and a violin. What else does a man need to be happy? Invention is not the product of logical thought, even though the final product is tied to a logical structure. You cannot simultaneously prevent and prepare for war. If people are good only because they fear punishment and hope for reward, then we are a sorry lot indeed. What is right is not always popular, and what is popular is not always right. Love is a better teacher than duty. It is the supreme art of the teacher to awaken joy in creative expression and knowledge. You have to learn the rules of the game, and then you have to play better than anyone else. I never think of the future. It comes soon enough. Our task must be to free ourselves by widening our circle of compassion. The only real valuable thing is intuition. Teaching should be such that what is offered is perceived as a valuable gift and not as a hard duty. Nothing happens until something moves. Each of us is here for a brief sojourn. For what purpose he knows not, though he sometimes thinks he senses it. I am enough of an artist to draw freely upon my imagination. A human being is part of a whole called by us universe. If the facts don't fit the theory, change the facts. A clever person solves a problem. A wise person avoids it. I never made one of my discoveries through the process of rational thinking. Reading, after a certain age, diverts the mind too much from its creative pursuits. I believe in standardizing automobiles. I do not believe in standardizing human beings. Pure mathematics is, in its way, the poetry of logical ideas. Memory is deceptive because it is colored by today's events. The world as we have created it is a process of our thinking. It cannot be changed without changing our thinking. The hardest thing in the world to understand is the income tax. We still do not know 1,000th of 1% of what nature has revealed to us. Creativity is intelligence having fun. The monotony and solitude of a quiet life stimulates the creative mind. I am not only a pacifist, but a militant pacifist. As far as the laws of mathematics refer to reality, they are not certain, and as far as they are certain, they do not refer to reality. The only thing that you absolutely have to know is the location of the library. There is no greater education than one that is self-driven. Wisdom is not a product of schooling, but of the lifelong attempt to acquire it. Intellectuals solve problems. Geniuses prevent them.